And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the broadcasting live. 2K Sports presents the NBA. It's Monday night. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Look at Cleveland's starting group. The big men on the floor for them, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell and Strus share wing duty. And it's Harden in at the one spot. Quickly the pass to Purdy. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Oh, there's hope in the smell of hardwood in the air, Tim, which means it's time to tip off a new NBA season.
Yeah, Kevin, the excitement is in the air because it counts starting tonight. We heard all the previews, new faces, new places. We're through the preseason. Now we finally get to see how it's going to play out.
So glad you joined us. This is going to be a lot of fun.
It is great to be here, Kevin. Can't wait.
And that one's good. Ingram.
And this is Brandon Ingram at his best. Catch and fire. Great look right there.
Harden against Quickly. Lets it go from deep. Harden, no good. Now here's Barnes, guarded by Harden. The shake. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And right where he wants to be. It's so dangerous letting Barnes get inside like that.
Pass to Strus. Misses the three.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Basket good.
Wow, Barnes just slicing through the defense. That display of ball handling was impressive.
For Cleveland, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Barrett against Mitchell. Mobley wide open. And that time, also a missed shot.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
Onside, Barrett takes a three. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
What a cold start. They need a different approach here.
Mitchell with it. Picked up by Barrett. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Barnes kicks to Pirtle. On the wing quickly.
Perfect timing. Gets into the passing lane, and then he's off the other way.
Harden gets the bucket.
And Harden proving why he's an elite ball handler. Absolutely cutting the D to pieces with his move.
Now Ingram. 23 points his last outing. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And yes, it's good. Pirtle's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Harden kicks to Mitchell. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Raptors leading by 5. It's Ingram on the wing. Defended by Strus. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Onside, Barrett. Five on the clock. In the corner, it's Ingram. No good with the triple. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic. We discussed his plans for defending Donovan Mitchell, and he told me for as quick and athletic as Mitchell is, we can't allow him to get downhill. No free runs in the open court. No clear lanes to the bucket. And he added, that's not as easy as it sounds, but that is our goal. Back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Walter, he's checked in for R.J. Perry. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Harden against Quickly. It's Harden with the drive, and the layup's good off the glass. Harden's got 6. And so Quickly will bring it up for Toronto. 6-point game. It's a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
And they had to scrape and claw to get the win the last time these two teams went head-to-head. It came down to a few key free throws at the end.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
Barnes outside. For 3, Ingram. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. 6 points for him.
Showing the deep shooting range. Ingram can do it all offensively.
Out to the right wing. Here's Mobley. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And in 2028, Cleveland poised GA to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003, soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
Now, whatever he's doing, it's working. He's already 4 of 5 from the field.
Raptors leading by 9. Pass to Quickly. Strus against Ingram. There's the drive. Shoots over Strus. And it's Ingram missing. Cleveland's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Bumped on the way up, but hits it. And they call the blocking foul.
And bursting through inside. So difficult to contain the Mitchells on the attack.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Ryan is checked in for Allen. Dean Wade comes in for Evan Mobley. Ellis is checked in for Max Strus. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for James Harden.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Schroeder. 8 points his last outing. Wade on the wing from outside the arc. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Quickly the pass to Ingram. And it goes down 2 points. Ingram's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Pass to Ellis. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Quickly against Schroeder. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And having starred in a 6-man role in New York, Tim Emmanuel Quickly has been handed the keys in Toronto.
Well, he certainly has, Kevin, and he's got the contract to match it. You talk about confidence and determination to prove yourself. That sums up Quickly.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Nance is checked in for Bryant. And it's Sam Merrill in for Donovan Mitchell. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Merrill finds Schroeder. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Pass to Merrill.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Quickly with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Quickly looking it over. Shoots over Schroeder. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Merrill passes to Nance. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Quickly against Schroeder. Pass to Murray Boyle. And here is Quickly. To the inside. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Cavaliers trail by 8. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. A three-pointer is right on target. Wade's got 6.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
Now, here's Quickly. He has 6. Wade against Barnes. And he finishes nicely on the layup. 6 points for him.
Scotty Barnes right there showing you that strength. That's a nice job fighting through the contact.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
Grady Diggs checked in for the Raptors. And then for Cleveland, Tomlin's checked in. And James Harden subbed in for Sam Merrill. Barnes outside. Dick with a screen on Wade. Nobody near Barnes. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Raptors.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Sam Merrill out there with Wade. Then it's Ellis. Then it's Harden. And it's Tyson in at the small forward position. And the Cavaliers with possession here after Toronto got the three-pointer. Pass to Harden. Here's the 3. And it's Murray Boyles with the rebound.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Barnes up top. Here's Walter. Kept alive. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Now here's Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cavaliers with the rebound. And how about this team? They've certainly impressed on the road this season. Now up over 25 wins away from home. It's remarkable.
Well, give their coaching staff a lot of credit for preparing them to come into hostile environments and just totally silence the crowd. This team's character and how prepared they are makes them a nightmare matchup for anyone in our league.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, guys. Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Back to you guys.
All for one. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's ready to talk things through with them. And the Raptors making a change here. Barrett's checked in. Ryan is checked in for the Cavaliers. Here's Shed. Nothing on the board. Nice move. Pass to Murray Boyles. And there it is for him.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
The Raptors shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Now, here is Harden. He's coming off a 19-point game against Toronto.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control out there.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
The Raptors making a switch here. Quickly's checked in. Here's Barrett. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Cleveland.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the charts.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And this is Harden's specialty. One of the best in the league at drawing contact and yet still able to convert.
He throw good, James Harden. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter.
Got to give Harden his due for the effort he put into affecting that shot.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Bryant a screen on quickly. Against contact, Harden makes it work inside.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Toronto's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played, and Ellis with the block. And it's out of bounds, last touch by Ellis. Walter, he's checked in for Toronto.
Number 14, Jacoby Walter.
Down low, the kick out to Barnes. Inside, 6 to shoot.
That's a great pass by Barnes. This guy's versatility really shows on a play like that.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Harden scanning the floor. On the wing, Ellis. Pass to Merrill. And here's Harden. Strong work and close by Harden.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And so quickly, we'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They've led by as many as 11 points. Out to Barrett. Shot on the wing, and he gets it to go. And so here's Cleveland. They trail by 3. Here's Harden. Harden gets it to go despite the contact.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And the foul on Harden. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Ingram, he's checked in for Walter. And Cleveland making a change here. Here's Barnes. 23 points for him the last game against Cleveland.
And he promoted team chemistry. That's how you do it, by moving the ball.
And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. Mitchell caps off the break.
And understanding where to run to in transition, Mitchell is very opportunistic when the break is on.
Outside, Barrett. Here's Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Now, here's Mitchell. 6 points for him. Kicks it out to Ellis. Harden draws the double. Clock at 6. And it's Mitchell missing. The Raptors have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Ingram. And there are the Raptors with another bucket. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level, but you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
And Toronto making a change. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. Here's Quickly. And they pick up 2. Quickly's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And certainly Quickly is not afraid to attack that painted area if he sees an opening.
Here's Mitchell. 20 points for him last game against Toronto. Trying to break that. Whoa! What a play!
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play. Brought to you by AT&T. Now, here's Quickly. 3-point lead. Out to Ingram. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. Number 1, Jared Allen. And, of course, Jakob Poeltl.
As well as these two shot the ball, it was a nightmare situation for a defender guarding either one of them. It's so hard to stop them from getting their shots off.
Here's Mitchell. Mitchell gets it inside.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Toronto with the ball. Quickly with it. He's got 8. There's the pick. Lets it go. The shot by Murray Boyles, no good. Here's Mitchell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great, it's tougher and will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
1:39 left in the first half. Mitchell outside. The wide open shot from Strus. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Quickly against Mitchell. And it's Quickly missing. The Cavaliers trailing. Mobley outside. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Ellis outside. Jacks up a 3. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Out to Ingram for the 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Quickly.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Now here's Ingram. 12 points for him. Shoots over Strus. And it's Ingram missing. Cleveland's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. And it's Allen slamming it down. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Fires from way outside. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. James Harden getting it done for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. Now we have Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
Playing for one another. The phrase gets overused, but to...
Moving on in our game, Here are the top performers. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
In at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. The guard spots filled by Quickly and Barrett. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. That's the groove starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Here's Harden. Oh, look at Harden climbing!
And one of the top scorers in the game. Harden has an innate gift for creating his shot.
Raptors trail by 3. Pass to Quickly. Ingram outside. Rebounded by Allen. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Mitchell kicks to Harden. Harden attacking. Mobley outside. Ingram with the steal. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Here's Barnes. Pass to Quickly. Shot clock at 6. Launches it. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Strus for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds in the game. Quickly the pass to Barnes. Here's Pirtle. Ingram left side. And the layup is good. Ingram's got 14 points.
Well, he comes out and puts his toe in the water, and when he gets hot, he keeps his foot on the accelerator.
And timid old school big man Jakob Pirtle still more than valuable in today's game.
Well, there certainly remains a place in this league for centers who defend the rim, rebound, and set screens. He might not be flashy, but he's a winning player.
Tim, these days, things are changing for modern NBA big men.
Well, there is no doubt when I played, every team had 4 or 5 legitimate post players, and the ball went in to the low post regularly throughout the game. I think now the difference is you have to have versatility in your game. Teams are looking for bigs that can shoot it, handle it, and facilitate.
Valuable pieces for sure.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Barnes finds Pirtle. Barnes outside. They grab their own miss. Back to Ingram. Another shot. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 15 shots.
Yeah, Ingram is such a complete offensive player. He can find good looks in the mid-range area as well.
And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Jared Allen. Last season, he played outstanding. First in shooting percentage. And he did his share on the glass, battled his way into the top 15 in rebounds per game.
And last year, he really was the poster boy for scoring efficiency. You could count on one hand the number of bad shots he took. And now, let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, Coach Kenny Atkinson demanding that Evan Mobley stay in attack mode the entire game. And Mobley said, I have a lot of different skill sets that I can bring to the table. Being out there and challenging myself is going to sharpen them and get them where they need to be. Back to you.
On the ride. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Barnes outside. Jared Allen grabs the miss. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Out to the wing. Mobley dishes to Allen. Mitchell kicks to Harden. Allen with the screen for Harden. There's Harden training the 3.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Quickly the pass to Purtle. Toronto working the ball around now. Pass to Ingram. Tries it from the top of the key, and he connects with the jumper. Ingram's got 6 in the quarter.
A natural-born scorer. Ingram is a walking bucket, and he can beat you in so many ways.
Let's give a look now at the 2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. 5th on the list, James Harden.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
And both free throws good for James Harden.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Quickly kicks to Barnes. Outside Barrett. There's the 3. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And stolen by Barnes. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Bruce in the corner. Latray sinks the triple. Bruce has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Ingram passes to Purtle. Back to Ingram. Fires from deep. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
No, he made a couple of shots early, but since the half, he just can't seem to find his rhythm.
To the paint. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one.
And this is where Allen should look to score because he's got the size and length.
Quickly kicks to Purtle. Pass to Quickly. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Yeah, he needs to settle down a little bit. You don't want to leave this game because of foul trouble.
Walter, he's checked in for R.J. Barrett. Then for the Cavaliers, Wade comes in for Jared Allen. And it's Ellison for Max Strus. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Cleveland.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And they have also done a great job capitalizing on turnovers. Whenever they get a steal, they are off to the races. They're going to try to keep that going.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for them here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
I think everybody in here is in shock. In many ways, their team just hasn't shown up.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Sam Merrill comes in for Evan Mobley. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for James Harden. For 3, Ingram. And they recover it. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
So it's Toronto now. 15-point game. Quickly with it. Wade picks him up.
Defensively, a little uneven in that first half, but they've been far more focused and consistent here in the second.
Yeah, his teammates and coaches love that right there. Second chance opportunities by Purtle.
For 3, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Quickly. And so Quickly will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. And last season, Vince Carter became the first player ever to have his jersey retired, Tim, by the Raptors.
So well deserved. And look, prime Vince Carter is exactly the kind of player Toronto is still looking for. A 3-level elite scorer.
Back to Schroeder. The 3. Walter pulls it in. Walter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Ingram. Purtle sets the pick for Ingram. From deep. Good on the triple. Ingram's got it back down to single digits for the Raptors.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
And that one's good. Schroeder. Schroeder's got 5.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Raptors shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Barnes.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Wade sets the pick for Mitchell. Going inside, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
Raptors trail by 12. Now, here's quickly. 12 points for him. Pirtle inside. Wade is covered. Nice shot by Pirtle. And that's 11 points for Jakob Pirtle. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. To the middle, here's Wade, and it's Wade with the jam.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustments.
Raptors moving the ball around. Ellis against Ingram. And that's a foul called on Keon Ellis. That is his first foul of the game. Cavaliers making a switch here. Tyson's checked in. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Shed. He's guarded by Schroeder. 4 on the clock. Here's Barnes. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Three-pointer, Wade. What a play! Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
That is just a killer three to end the quarter. The kind of shot that really gives you momentum.
And so it's Cleveland. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Keon Ellis is out there with Harden. Then there's Wade. Then it's Sam Merrill. And it's Tyson in at the 3. On the wing quickly. Guarded by Harden. Quickly against Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Now, here's Quickly. He's covered closely. Pass to Walter. Fires the 3. And it's Wade with the rebound. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. It's Barrett on the wing. Shot clock at 6. With some arc. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Yeah, couldn't quite hang on to it. They're not in a position now where they can afford to be giving it away like that.
The Cavaliers leading by 15. Harden the pass to Wade. And it's Wade slamming it down.
And Harden is more than just a scorer. He's also got some sensational handles and passing instincts. Loves connecting with his teammates.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Pass to Murray Boyle. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. The layup off target. Well, Cleveland shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Harden draws the double. Wade from outside. It's rebounded by Quickly. Raptors trail by 17. Here's Murray Boyle. The shot from the low post is good.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
And it's Harden with the ball for Cleveland. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. That one drops for him. Harden's got 37.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And here is Quickly. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
Quickly against Harden. Pass to Merrill. Back to Harden. And a wide open look here for Ellis. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And the Cavaliers lead by 18. For Toronto, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Both teams changing it up here. On defense, the Cavaliers. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Barrett, wide open, he fires. And the Raptors miss again. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Toronto's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Murray Boyle. He's defended by Merrill. Murray Boyle with the bucket.
You don't see that too often, the fadeaway shot when he's wide open.
Harden against Quickly. Mitchell outside. Kicks it out to Harden. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Barrett. Raptors trail by 16. Down low. Here's Murray Boyle. It's good again, and the next one 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
Here's Harden. Rebound by the Raptors. Quickly's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Barrett. Back to Quickly. Out to Barrett. From past the arc. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Barnes is checked in for the Raptors. Ingram comes in for Quickly. Merrill passes to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
The numbers are talking. Harden with a huge night, showing great versatility.
Toronto, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Here's Ingram. And he lays it straight in. Ingram's got 23.
Well, that's what you're trying to do offensively. Get a shot close to the rim.
Now Harden. So you can talk about the physical challenges, Tim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career in the mid-90s. We were still flying commercial till that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys like massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA player.
Now if we can do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Sign me up, Kevin. I'll be right there reclining fully right next to you.
Ingram against Ellis. And it's Ingram missing. The Cavaliers leading by 14. Harden draws the double. Now Mitchell. Wow, what a play!
Unbelievable.
Oh, the slam dunk.
physical finish from Mitchell, a guy who has no problem playing through contact.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And Toronto making a change here. Quickly's checked in. Then for the Cavaliers, Allen's checked in for Nance. Evan Mobley comes in for Sam Merrill. And Strus is subbed in for Keon Ellis. Barnes, nice use of the glass on the finish.
That's exactly where Barnes wants to operate. He will attack you inside.
Harden against Quickly. Big time move inside.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Barrett outside. Drives to the hoop, and down it goes.
Yeah, Quickly that time really using his speed to put pressure on the defense. Very effective drive.
Here's Harden.
2 minutes remaining.
Allen outside. Mobley. He's off from 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Ingram. Mobley there for the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Mitchell, and there's the dunk.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Pirtle outside. Here's Quickly. Now Barnes. Got it to go off the glass.
That's a great look by Barrett right there. A wing who continues to improve as a distributor.
Quickly against Harden. Jacks up a 3. And down goes the 3.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Cavaliers.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And really, after losing all 3 games to this point in the matchup, guys, they have to be happy to get a win here.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for James Harden.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find it.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Bringing that intimidation factor. I love it.
And that one, good. And the Cavaliers lead by 21.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The shot's good. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
So now, let's send it over to the sideline where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game.
James, congratulations on a big win, but I ask you this. Where does this team need to continue to grow?
Our backbone, what we're going to rely on is our defense, and it's on us now defensively to be able to lock up, be able to communicate, and be able to sustain it for full quarters. And once we get that at a high level and consistently, there's going to be a problem.
Thanks, James. Back to you.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. And that about wraps it up. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, James Harden.
mystical, maybe spiritual hero who appears in you to clear